Starting with our slip knot, we are going to chain up 2. So 1 and 2. And we're going to be working a half double crochet into that first stitch. So yarning over, going into the first chain, yarning over, pulling up a loop, yarning over, pulling through all 3. And what we do is, with the foundation half double crochet, we work our chain and our half double crochet on the same row. So it's not separate like normal. And what we're going to be doing is working into the loops. So here is our front loop here. And if you turn it sideways, there's actually a back loop as well. Just pull it out of the way. Here is your back loop and your front loop. So when you turn it that way, it's this loop here and then there's one around the back. So what we need to do is, for our half double crochet, we yarn over. We go into that loop, and then you're also going to pick up the one that's on the back. Now as we get used to it, it is going to be easy just to pick up 2 loops at the same time. I'm just taking it slow so you can see what I'm doing. So you've got your 2 loops, you're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and now we want to work the chain stitch first and then we complete the half double crochet. So ignoring these 2 loops here, I like to just hold this and then I yarn over and do my chain stitch, then I yarn over and pull through all 3. So wrapping your yarn, we're going through this lot of loops here, so there's one there and then one on the back. So into that loop, you will also pick up the back loop as well. We're going to yarn over, pull through. We want to work our chain stitch. Don't work the chain stitch too tight because we do need it to go back into when we work our next stitch. So yarning over and making our chain, then yarning over and pulling through all 3. Easy? Let's give it a couple more tries, hey? I've had a lot of practice. So yarn over, we're going into the loops here. If you turn it sideways, you kind of get that V that you would normally get on the top of a stitch. You know, when you work a stitch normal, you work into the V's. Well, that's what we're doing here. So we're yarning over, going into the stitch, and I'm going to take both loops at the same time. So you can grab both loops at the same time really easily. Yarning over, pulling up a loop. So you just have to remember you need to do your chain 1 first, and then pull through all 3. So let's work a couple. Done my chain 1 first, and then through all 3. And this is great for projects where it says you need to make so many chains and then make so many half double crochets on the first row. You can use this instead of making your the chains. So if it says, so I don't know, say chain 20 and half double crochet across, and at the end of the row you're going to have 18 stitches, you only have to make the 18 stitches. You don't have to do that initial chaining when it says so in the pattern. I think it's a lot neater. Down here your chains are more even. I know sometimes that mine aren't even at all when I do my chaining, especially when you're stretching it out on the first row. And then when you come back across, you're going to be working normally into the top of the stitches here. So I think this is quite handy. I really do like this. I think it's a lot neater. So thank you for watching my quick video. Hope you enjoyed it. And until we meet again, happy crochet. In today's lesson, we will learn how to make the half double crochet foundation stitch. It's also called a chainless half double crochet because we don't make the chain first and then work the half double crochet. It's all done in the same stitch. So let's get started on the lesson.